Because you can read it
depending on where the person starts to look at it. They could look at what's happening today and go down and see, oh, this is where this came from. Like the one that blew my mind was the one when we started talking about the slavery patrols.
Oh yeah.
And then we found the badges when people had to sign contracts, and so they took this thing that felt ugly, chasing down other human beings with dogs, etc., and they made it into a business.
They did.
It was like, here's your contract that you sign, and you wear a badge, and you have a position and authority to chase people, and if they didn't want to come, you had authority to do other things, but you connected.
And then they connected to it in law because they made it so that they couldn't use the confines of religion to go against or give more credence to the life of the enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
They put it in law that you could literally kill the slave. I mean, it was.
And you linking that to, we went from there to how you linked it all the way to policemen of today and some of the violence that's directed at blacks, African Americans, and other people of color. That in fact, that system that we have now
Still in place.
is still in place.
It's just morphed.
Yes. Yeah. And that connection was really, really important because it's kind of like this saying that say the more things change, the more they stay the same. Because the underlying premise of a group of people being less than is sustained and actually augmented all the way up.
Yeah.
And so that one was it was painful.
It was that, and then what's funny about, not funny, but it's ironic because I with some of these titles, I've had people tell me that they know my work, or one of the ways that they associate my work is because of the titles. They're like, yeah, Amber, you always have these long, narrative titles. I've heard from like a couple people, but some of these titles, they kicked my ass. Like capitalism, I was like, it's just gonna be called capitalism. Bam. And
yeah.
But and the Slave Patrol Fund All Communities, that came, that was one of the ones that you referred to, that came like that.